We can go ahead and jump into some good stretches. All right. Go ahead. We're right here, rotating the shoulders back. Let's do some pre-stretching before we get in deep. Take it forward. Keep it wide. Go ahead and turn. Next side, we're going to pivot. You can point off the back toe, stretching out that foot. Go ahead and plant it, palms together, and continue that rotation side to side, a little bit more dynamic. You're on mute, go ahead and play some music for yourself in the background, by the way. Grab one knee. We're going to pull to the chest, drive through the heel on the ground. Exhale and switch, drive through the heel. And switch through the heel. Spread the toes on the bottom foot. Switch. Let's go and grab that same side ankle. You're going to point your knee at the ground. Press the hips forward, open the palms back. Spread the toes on the ground. Relax and switch. This is a standing version of our kneeling stretch we do. And the idea is to get your knee straight down and begin to pull it back. All right. Let's go ahead. Breathe in deep. Exhale. Again. Exhale. Bring the knee back up. Your right knee, hold. It's the outside with that foot rest. And you can hold right here. Palms to heart center. Spreading the toes in the bottom feet. You can pick this knee up higher. Hold there, or extend your heel to the side and hold right there for me. Feel free to balance on a ledge, put a fingertip on the wall, whatever it takes. Squeezing the glute, and slowly bring it back in with control, back to center. You might feel the stability muscles in your ankle on fire. That's okay. Bring the knee up and down. All controlled. The next foot comes up. Set it to the side. Palms together, hold. Keep that low belly tight. Bring the knee up higher. And slowly extend the heel out. Squeezing the glute, pressing through the ground on the bottom heel, toes spread. When you're ready, bring it back in slow. In position back. Hold. And relax it back down. Go ahead and pedal from heel to heel. Looking good. Cool. So we're here. Toes slightly spread apart. Palms wound forward, belly tight. Go ahead and sit back into a squat position. Belly tight. You're going to squeeze glutes and stand. If you have any cracking in your knees, try and reposition the toes so you find something comfortable. Keeping those heels down ideally. Hold and stand. There we go. Once more. You can hold here or walk your feet in and try and seat into your chair position. Palms together and bring it in. Right elbow turns to the left knee. If you can manage and hold. Back to center, arms lift as you stand. Nice and strong. You always complete the stand. Hips forward, you squeeze those glutes. You squeeze your shoulders back into your power posture, okay? Keeping those shoulders strong. Lift without lifting the chest. And have a seat back down to your chair. Hold. Palms come in and twist to the next side. When you're ready, come back to center. Wind it up and stand. Nicely done. Let's go ahead. I'm going to pivot at an angle for you to see me. Go ahead. Back foot, pivot out, leaning forward. And again, chest stay still as you reach overhead. Okay? Both arms as you lean. You can pivot your back foot, heel up, toes down. As you begin to drop your body weight, squeeze the glutes and stand strong. And once we're going to come down, hold, palms come to the ground. And you're going to lean into that front groin for a minute. Open it up towards your knee. Lean into the hip. And back to center. Place that back knee down and kick through the front leg. Sliding the heel forward if you must. If you're tight like me, you might even rotate your knee and toe inwards without turning your hip. Squeeze the quad. 3, 2, 1. Come back to half kneeling. Perfect. I'm going to pivot so you see me. But I'm simply going to switch my feet. Just like that. Okay? Let's go ahead. Palms up. Drive up into your warrior one. Hold. Bring that back knee down slow. You might feel it shoot down. That's fine. Squeeze that glute in that side. Driving up through the heel and back foot at the same time. Bring it back low. Driving through. Once more when you come low again. And we're just going to come to our knee and walk it to the ground. Leaning to the front groin again. Hold. Open your palm to the knee side. Reach. Eyes follow the thumb, fingertips. Place the palm down. Let's kick through the front leg for me. Sliding forward if you need it. Squeezing the quad. You can hold here and just breathe. Hit different angles if you must. Come back to half kneeling. We're looking good. Go ahead and face me. We're already here. So I want us to kick that leg out further. Heel slides out. Have a seat in your back heel. Pick the knee up if you can, or keep it down and walk your hands over Opposite palm to knee. Breathe in deep. Forward fold, exhale. Squeeze the quad on top. Back to center. This one's easy. Knee down. Trade it out. Next foot out. Toe up. Let's do the same thing. Lift that front knee if you can. You might feel tight in here. That's okay. Walk it over. Breath in. Exhale. Forward fold for 3 breaths. Breathing in, squeezing the quad, relax the quad, and release, back to center, knee down. Let's do some fun stuff now. Toes come in, drive the knees out, and let the feet follow. So more or less frog position. Ooh. I'm gonna do my best on this one. We're having strain injuries from the race, which is great. Sunday's race. Hips drop forward. This is okay because this is therapeutic for us, right? Breathing in deep, soft belly. And you're gonna exhale, driving through your palms, pressing back into your hips. We're gonna create tension, still pressing through, and act like you're squeezing your knees together like a clamshell. Breaking the earth in between for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax the hips. Keep pressing through though, because we're creating tension, creating space, and then giving us back that slack. Drop the hips forward. Breathing deep. Exhale. Again, drive the hips back. I'm gonna rotate so you can see me. Drive the hips back. Ooh, I'm tight. Squeeze the knees together like a clamshell. Push, push, push. Relax it. Settle in deeper. Drop the hips back. Breathe in deep. Exhale. Toes come in, knees come in. And now we're in our tabletop position. Should be very familiar. Our knees are down, toes behind and palms straight in front, but straight down from the shoulders, right? So we have our 4 corners. From here, we're always returning back to tabletop. Right arm to the outside. Rotate away. Our classic arm and shoulder stretches we do every day. Some iteration of it. Take that same palm, put it across 45 degrees, drop away, and rotate into that shoulder. Elbow stays off the ground. Bring that same hand back to neutral, thread through underneath the other arm, wrist down, rotate away. We're in different angles. You might be able to see my shoulders still off the ground. And back to center. So we just hit the front side of the pec, the back side of the shoulder, and the underside of the shoulder in that sequence. Keep it strong. To the outside, the next arm, stretching bicep and pec. Exhale to center. Shoot that arm 45 degrees out to the front. Lock it down. Drop the hips back and rotate into that shoulder Elbow stays off the ground. Sorry if you can't see my palm. Just slide that hand out super far as you pull away with your hips. Elbow stays off the ground. Neutral. Bring it back. Thread it through. And rotate away. Pressing through the palm and the wrist. Back to center. And let's shrug it out a few times. 3, 2, 1. Going to lift the knees. Right leg steps through to a seated position. We could actually repeat that going side to side. We'd be doing more or less a breakdancing ab control move. But we're not going to do that. Flat on your back. Knees come in. Give it a hug. Left leg up. As you put the right leg on top, making your figure 4. Just like this. Grab through behind the knee and pull it in. You can do this one seated at your desk. But notice on the ground, our back is flat. It doesn't arch. Keep the same idea whenever you do any of these other stretches. You don't want to curve your back. Switch the legs. And grab through. Pull it in, head down. And keep in mind, when we stretch, and I say don't curve your back, doesn't mean don't hip hinge like in our deadlifts. You just push through the hips like we're doing now. And you don't bend the spine itself. Nicely done. You can keep that there. Roll up to a seated position. We're going to pull our foot in, keeping our back flat like we just said. Drop that top foot across slow. So we're going to pretzel up here. Opposite arm, over the knee. Breath in. Exhale, turn. You might feel it as that arm leverages against this hip. When you're ready, unwind, pivot back up. We're going to slide down and switch your feet. You can go ahead and give it a little pre-bend, palms down, as you slide into it to make it flat again. Drop it across the body slow. That might be really tight. Arm over. Exhale and twist. I'm feeling it in my piriformis right here. If you ever have tingling down your leg, you might know as sciatica. Your sciatic nerve tunnel runs this direction through your hip. Unwind. If you have a lacrosse ball, tennis ball, frozen water bottle, or foam roller, you would just turn your top knee down like this, and you would rock into that open hip if you want to work on that region if it's tight, right? Sometimes even this helps without a tool. But let's go ahead, rock to our knees. Let's go ahead, shrug, lock those shoulders in. Just breathe for a moment. Box breathing, 4 in, 4 hold, 4 out, 4 hold for 16 count. So breathing in deep. Hold. Exhale. Hold. Breathing in. Hold. Exhale. Hold. Breathing in. Hold. Exhale. Last one, breathe. Exhale. Breathe in deep and exhale. Again, throw it away, shake it out. Right, give yourselves a hand. Awesome.